Hello and welcome to another episode of my Wave Stress Goodbye podcast. I'm your host Luke Richardson, and this episode is all about why a vacation will not be the remedy to your stress and anxiety. Now, first of all, you might be thinking, Luke, what? Hey, what are you talking about? Isn't going on holiday when you've been at work for weeks and months on end, and isn't going on holiday a good thing? Yeah, absolutely, it's a great thing. We get to travel the world, have new experiences, really switch off from the usual routine that we always experience for ourselves. The problem comes from when we associate that experience of being on vacation as if we're downloading it like Wi-Fi. So, in other words, as if the holiday is the router, the source of experience, and it's coming to us via Wi-Fi, and we're the computer, metaphorically. So, basically, what I'm trying to say is the problem comes from when we associate going on holiday with how it affects us. It must be like, if I go on vacation, then it must be the holiday that's making me feel good. Because if we're seeing it like that, then we're also seeing it the opposite way around. If I'm stressed and anxious and depressed at work, then it means it must be the job that's doing it to me. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So I've fallen foul of this as well, personally. So when I was a project manager, I had a very busy period during the summer months. Our industry was serving student accommodation, so July, August, September, before term started in the late September, if you want to describe it that way, it was really, really busy. So when I got to October, I was like, oh, thank goodness for that. I need a holiday. And I associated the stress and angst and depression during those summer months as affecting me really badly. So I was seeing life as work is affecting me that badly that I have no control over it. And if I go on holiday in October, then that holiday will make me feel a lot better. And there's always a thing on these podcasts, isn't there? Here's the thing. A holiday cannot make you feel anything, just as much as being at work can't make you feel anything either. We make shit up all the time. We make experience up inadvertently and innocently, pinpoint that experience onto things. So if I feel stressed, if I feel anxious, it must be my job. If I feel happy, if I feel positive, if I feel hopeful, it must be the holiday I'm on, the vacation I'm taking in the Bahamas right now. And as I say, there's nothing wrong with going on holidays. It's a wonderful thing to do if you're lucky enough to do it. As I say, the problem is if we are inadvertently, unconsciously blaming our experience on the thing we're doing, so the holiday. And the irony is we can be on holiday all the time. So the experience of being on holiday, we can have that during the working week. I'm not saying that's easy, it's not. It's incredibly not. But let me ask you this question. Is it impossible for someone to be at work all week, no matter what job they're doing, and have a great time? It's not impossible, is it? It's probably improbable, but it's certainly not impossible. So if someone has the potential to be in a jolly mood, a holiday mood, a vacational mood during the working week, then that is evidence to not suggest, but to confirm the truth that it isn't a holiday that's doing it to us. It's not the workplace that's doing it to us. Now, you might be asking now, well, Luke, what point are you making? Well, the point I'm making here is, if nothing out there in the outside world, including a holiday, can dictate your inner experience, then you are free to experience and enjoy whatever is being experienced within you. As I say, if you're at work and having a negative experience, that's not an easy thing to enjoy. But if you just see deeply what all it is just an experience. It has nothing to do with external circumstances, then you're free to stay in the job and enjoy it, or try to enjoy it, try to see the good in it. Because the irony is that the job you're doing is probably the right job for you. You just don't see that because of the thinking that you bring to it. On the flip side, when you see with clarity and perspective, you'll understand that the job might not be the right job for you, but you'll make that choice and decision without that knee-jerk reaction effect. When we are cluttered internally with a lot of mental noise within our own mind, then deciding to leave a job or stay in a job basically when we're in that mental state, it's the worst time for us to make a decision about our working lives. Because let's be honest, our work is a big part of our life, and if we make the wrong decision based on a temporary reality, then it might be a mistake we're making. Whereas if we make it with a lot of transparency and grace and wisdom, then we know we're always making the right decision, no matter if we stay in a job or leave a job. I don't want to ramble on this one. I think I made the point quite clear already that a vacation isn't a bad thing. Just remember that it has nothing to do with your experience of life. So that gives you the freedom to go to work and basically not let your experience have you for breakfast. You can just see it for what it is and let it fly past you, and you'll thrive much more in life. Have a good day, guys. On to the next one. I'll see you soon. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I was meant to mention at the start of this recording, that I now have an Instagram page with a lot of mini reels on that talk about this in understanding more deeply in the workplace. I'll put the link on at the bottom of this recording. But if you are interested, then check it out. It's got a lot of reels on there that have a if you prefer mini snippets and podcasts, basically, there's a lot of bite-sized chunks to listen to that talk about this understanding a lot more deeply and how it can correlate not just to the workplace but correlate to life itself. And if you want to get in touch with me, feel free to comment or send me an email. You can get in touch with me on the Instagram page as well. And I'd like to know what you think about these recordings, and if you want any information about one-to-one services that I offer, please feel free to get in touch as well. Take care, guys. On to the next one. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye now.